Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Professional boxer Paul Bamba, who became the first fighter to sign to Neo's management company, has died. It is with profound sorrow that we announce the passing of beloved son, brother, friend, and boxing champion Paul Bamba, whose light and love touched countless lives, Neo and the Bamba family said in a joint statement. Paul held a 19-3 record over the course of his career and most recently defeated Rogelio Medina Luna in New Jersey this past Saturday to be named the WBA Gold Cruiserweight World Champion. After the victory, Paul called out Jake Paul, saying if the internet superstar wanted to take the sport seriously, he would entertain the offer. Paul was also slated to fight Tommy Fury in November 2022, but the bout was canceled due to weight issues. As previously reported just last month, Paul recently signed with Neo's boxing management venture, and he was excited about the partnership. His words, "I'm honored to work with Neo in this capacity, and I'm grateful for his unwavering confidence in me. I know he has the ability to open new doors and create opportunities for me to elevate as a fighter. It's going to be an exciting new chapter." Paul took on 14 fights in 2024 and won them all by knockout. I ain't got no problem with that. 14 fights is a lot of fights in 1 year, especially today. It was a lot of fights back in the day, but especially today when many fighters only fight 1 or 2 times a year. And I'm specifically talking about the top fighters, man. I'm really mad about that. I want to see some action, man. Turn up. Anyway, fam, Paul was only 35 years old. A cause of death has not been reported. R.I.P. Paul Bamba. The sports world also lost legendary announcer and sports broadcaster Greg Gumbel, the brother of Bryant Gumbel. The longtime studio host's family said in a statement to CBS on Friday, he passed away peacefully, surrounded by much love after a courageous battle with cancer. They added, Greg approached his illness like one would expect he would, with stoicism, grace, and positivity. He leaves behind a legacy of love, inspiration, and dedication to over 50 extraordinary years in the sports broadcast industry, and his iconic voice will never be forgotten. Greg's memory will forever be treasured by his family, dearest friends, colleagues, and all who loved him. Greg was a mainstay when it came to sports on CBS. He called NFL games for decades and also anchored the network's annual coverage of the NCAA tournament for years. This past season was actually the first March Madness Greg had missed since 1997. His colleagues stated at the time he was away from the game due to family health matters. When previewing the 2024 tournament last spring, Clark Kellogg had this to say, "It's somewhat surreal that he's not to my right. He's been there for a couple of decades. Praying and hoping, Greg, that you will indeed be back in 2025. Greg Gumbel was 78. R.I.P. Greg Gumbel. R.I.P. Paul Bamba. No more talk.